What's up, DNA gang?
Y'all know the name.
How y'all doing
Today.
Today, we got a story time by Sauce God himself, losing my toe. I ain't never had no situation with losing my toe, but I almost lost my thumb, bruh.
Oh my God, he is
Chill
so
out.
dramatic.
Eric, chill out. Let me tell the story. Bro, I was fixing my fan and shit, right? So I'm in there doing this, cleaning and shit, right? And I don't know if my shoulder hit it or what or whatever, but the motherfucker just cut on. And we got one of those ones that go up to 5, and it was already on 5, and then I'm like, shit starts squirting. I'm like, I got shot.
Yo, to this day, that's what he tell everybody. I got shot in my thumb.
Almost lost my thumb that day, so if you ready?
I'm ready.
Y'all ready? I'm ready. Cue the intro.
Let me draw the boat, bitch, you know I wreck the shit. Get it by the boat, watch a nigga make it flip.
Before we get into this, hit that subscribe button.
And a notification bell so you don't miss another video.
Let's get right into it.
My sister kneels down and is like, let me see. I take my hand off my toes so she could see, but I didn't look. But between the look my sister had on her face.
Why I just capped to y'all? I almost cut my finger off too doing some. Y'all don't even want to know.
Y'all, I can't do blood.
How bad my toes were hurting? I was expecting her to say, yo, your toes, they're gone.
Facts, bro, because sometimes you like, I'd rather lose it than to have feel the pain.
Bro? After you finish watching this animation, make sure to go and check out my vlog channel. If I had to describe it, it would be spirituality and personal development meets adventure and art. There's no vlog on the internet like it. We just hit 70,000 subscribers. I'm trying to hit 71,000. So go over there and check it out. You feel me? You can hit the card in the top right corner of the screen or use the link in the description down below. Alright.
Sometimes I want to get back to vlogging,
It's a dope vlog.
but I don't be having shit to do.
It'd be nice.
I think I'd rather wait to have shit to do than to show y'all just bullshit, you know?
Yeah.
People like Allison.
We do miss vlogging for y'all though.
The story.
But I will be pranking some more.
No.
Dad giving me a spanking for not doing what I was supposed to do in school during the second grade. And that was definitely the most memorable spanking I have. I think the only time he ever spanked me on my butt too. He was more of a hold out your hand kind of.
Facts! Me and you both. I felt that.
No.
Give me your hand. And you split. You not gonna get me today. And when they fuck up and hit you right here on your wrist.
Very rarely did we get hit on our hand. We always got our ass whooped.
But no cap, my hand, got tougher and rougher after time, so it started not to hurt. I remember I was fucking with my dad one time. He was like, put your hand out. I said like this. I swear to God. And he swung. He was like, put your fucking hand down.
Like, I can't hurt him.
Bro, and remind you, my dad's 6'2", and he like 280. Built. And I'm fucking 13. No, I wasn't 13. I had to been like 11. I think that's when I got my last ass whoop because I did some dumb shit and I got kicked off the basketball team, bro.
Yeah, I think I was like 12 or 13 the last time I got got a whooping. After that, I would be like, just put me on punishment.
For real, you can have all this shit. Then I start buying my own shit.
For real? Oh, that was the worst.
I think my dad disciplined me physically only once more, and that must have been either in the 3rd or 4th grade. So here's what happened. One day after school, my sister and I were hanging out in my mom's room. And I don't know how it was for you, but growing up, mom's room was the best room. Her pillows were softer, the bed was bigger, and there was a TV with all the channels in there. And back then, that was the only bedroom with air conditioning.
Facts,
so
to this
was
day.
Like the oasis in the house.
To this day.
Always clean, always comfortable. So after school, that was the chill spot for me and my sister. Well, around this time, my mother had recently purchased an elliptical, which was a very strange machine to me at the time. I don't think I ever saw one before she bought it. Now, she made it very clear that this wasn't a toy, right? It wasn't a plaything. It was supposed to be for exercise. So, of course, whenever she wasn't around, I'd get on it and go for a ride. To me, it was an exercise. I was playing, okay? I got Cartoon Network on the TV. I got some Kool-Aid and potato chips chilling on the night table.
That's a good ass night.
Nigga, I don't think I would have had more fun at Disneyland, bro. So
I hated it.
Yeah.
Universal Studios is
Universal Studios.
While ago. I
did have fun, but
hated Disney.
My dad
never go again. I wouldn't. Even if my kids like this, I still wouldn't go.
My dad had us. He had us go to. We spent most of our time in the Animal Kingdom, then the Magic Kingdom. I didn't want to go to the Magic Kingdom.
Faithful afternoon.
All that shit was like
my sister and I were laying in my mom's bed watching cartoons when I decided to get up on the elliptical. So I'm riding it, and then I'm like, "Hey, you trying to turn up though?" She's like, "Sure." So I give her a turn on the elliptical, and I've always been super competitive, right? Anytime my sister and I were playing anything, I'd find a way to turn it into a competition.
Me and my brother.
So I say to her,
now
okay,
me and her.
Let's see who can make it go faster. Of course, being older and a boy, I won. Then I was like, okay, how about this? Let's see who can make it go backwards the fastest.
What?
Surprise, surprise. I'm that guy. And my sister wasn't a sore loser, but there's only so much loss any person can take before they don't want to play anymore.
Facts.
Realizing that,
Robbie fucking Dre up in Uno.
To come up with something based on the elliptical that she could maybe win.
She is up right now.
So here's what I came up with. The challenge was my sister was to get on the elliptical and start pedaling at full speed, as hard as she could. I was then going to attempt to bring it to a stop.
Oh! You stupid motherfucker!
No!
When you know something looks so fucking dumb.
Oh my god.
The foot pedal thing and apply force in the opposite direction. Basically, I was thinking, I'm so much stronger than my little sister.
That kind of sounds like my fan situation.
At full speed, I'll be able to stop it.
Oh god.
Well, turns out that's not how physics work.
No, I don't want to see that. Oh.
That shit.
My stomach is already feeling weak. I just feel weak.
And unfortunately, you don't learn the formula for momentum until after the 3rd grade. So I didn't realize that once she got the elliptical going, I was going to be pushing against not just her strength, but as well as all the force that she would have generated from turning the elliptical as fast as she could. So there she is, pedaling at full speed. I'm standing beside her with what I am sure was a very smug look on my face, as I was sure this could only end one way. She gives me the signal to say, all right, take a shot. I pick up my foot, time her rotations, and then I slam my bare foot down on the pedal. Not only was I unable to stop the elliptical, but it was going so fast that it flung my foot right into the rotating wheel at the front of the elliptical. I remember, this was in like 2003, 2004 when ellipticals didn't have the protective coverings over the wheels that they got today. Needless to say, my foot might as well have been thrown into a rotating cheese grater. I scream out in agony.
For real, you gotta let that shit out.
My toesies.
I know, bitch, though.
Off and is of course very worried. I'm holding my foot and blood is starting to drip from my hands. So
that's making me weak.
But I'm scared to look.
She almost passed out when this happened to me.
Oh my god, yo.
My sister kneels down and is like, let me see. I take my hand off my toes so she could see.
I'm sitting down like it happened to me.
But
you did okay.
Look, my sister had on her face.
You did good.
And how bad my toes were hurting. I was expecting her to say, yo, your toes, they're gone. I'm like, yo, how bad is it? She's like, pretty bad. So I muster up the courage and I take a look. I ain't know it was possible for that much blood to come from such a small part of your body.
Nah, don't do that.
But my toe was leaking, bro. Luckily, it was still attached. But there was a nasty gash on the toe beside my big toe, and all the other toes were fucked. But the one beside the big toe, that one looked like there was
can't wear sandals for the rest of your life.
Auntie who took care of us while my mom was at work. She comes in the room and is like, what did you do? She sees the blood, she sees the guilt on our faces, and she knew right away that we did some dumb shit with the elliptical.
Hell yeah.
She gets some hydrogen peroxide, some bandages, cleans up the wound, bandages it up, and calls for a taxi to take us to the doctor.
He gonna have to do that.
So I get to the doctor,
they
look at my toe, and they tell me I came very close to cutting it off. But thank Jesus, it was still pretty much intact, and I just had a really bad flesh wound. I wasn't gonna be able to wear shoes for a couple of weeks, but at least I wasn't gonna lose my toe. And my mom was mad, but she was more relieved that I didn't cut off my toe. Anyway,
You still getting a whooping when you get home.
Yeah.
I started to put the incident behind me when my dad stops by the house to visit me and see how I was doing. It was like a Saturday morning,
that's
and
about.
I'm happy to see him, as I'm always happy to see my dad. He sees me, cracks a few jokes about my toes, and gives me a big old hug. So he hugs me, and then he looks at me, and is like, well, you know what I gotta do now?
I told y'all.
Like,
He
what do you
pretty
mean, what do you
flag.
gotta do? What do you gotta do?
What
man?
you mean?
He's like, what do you think? Get the belt. You know he wasn't supposed to be playing on that goddamn elliptical. I'm like, are you serious? Was almost losing my toe not enough for you? Must you beat me as
For real, because parents don't understand. I was already punished for my actions. It was instant karma. Let it go.
I was a punk when it came to getting whoopings. I'm over here begging my dad, give me 5! Give me 5! Yeah, no.
It's no
I was
negotiation
like,
over
son,
here.
it's about the principle. Oh, which reminds me, don't forget to bring your sister. She's getting some of this too. I'm like, damn.
Shit, at least we
This
ain't.
nigga
At least
ain't
we
got
getting
no
it together.
heart. So I get my sister, I get the belt, and this time I didn't fight it. No tears, no hesitation. I took them shits like a man.
Like a fucking
Man, my
man.
dad had that old leather belt that he would wear to work. Oh my god.
My dad had a braided belt. Like, you know those, yeah. That's it. Man, I'm telling you, those leave marks.
Man.
Boy, you be holding your hand like something hot.
Fuck it.
My hand hot, dude. Man, we'll catch y'all next time, man. Peace out.
We out.
By the boat, watch a nigga make it flip. I ain't Lil Bo, but I just one night the bitch.